and it's not really that much different from a Facebook page, but what we can see down the left-hand side is the sort of circles that are associated with this group. So you think about the potential circles that might exist around your organization and how this sort of technology could be used. Another thing I want to talk about when we talk about social platform is this idea of iPhoneography. All right? How many people have got Instagram or Hipstamatic or something like that? All right, about 25 or 30%. For the rest of you in the room, this is what we're talking about. This is photos and now videos as well, which are being captured on iPhones and then processed through filters. And these are sort of creative effects that I'm adding to these photos. And this whole kind of culture of creative iPhone photography has sprung up. And I guess, you know, we've had this process of sharing through Facebook and getting that sort of fatigue of, you know, what is it that you're actually sharing, and getting more and more mundane about the sort of things that we're sharing. Now, along comes something like this that actually allows you to share where you are and what you're doing, but in a really creative and expressive and interesting way. I find myself now gravitating towards Instagram, which is one of the main apps that you can use for this sort of thing. I'm gravitating towards that. It's the first thing I go to before I go to Facebook to see what people are up to, because it's a really pleasant and surprising and enjoyable experience. The other interesting thing about it is it's tagged with a physical location as you do it, so you can know exactly not only where the photo was taken, but where that person is at that particular time. This is just some screenshots of Instagram. The one on the left is my pretty poor photo of Danny yesterday at his presentation with the back of the head from Derek from Sydney Festival. And that's Sydney Festival, who joined Instagram last week, and this is them now using it to take photos of the sort of things that they're doing. This is them out and about on an open day, and it's just a picture of the festival balloon with Sydney University in the background. That's my little feed on the right-hand side, which generally involves robots and music and things like that. If you know me, that's no surprise. It's a really good way to encourage people to share their experiences in ways beyond just saying, I like this, this was cool, that was great, pass it on. Because the photos that are published in the app can also be published on the web. This is an example of something that I clipped over the weekend, which is called Instacane. And this was the hashtag for all photos taken on Instagram about Hurricane Irene. And what was fascinating about this, this screen grab doesn't really show it, but when I started scrolling down the website, the number of people that were having parties and baking cakes and getting dressed up as people in wedding dresses out in the rain going, the hurricane's here, hooray! It was pretty funny. But, you know, to me, this is a lovely sort of creative way of saying, what are people doing?